Peace to my soul family. We have revolutionary music that is on the way. It's going to change the lives of a lot of people, and this is something that I want to do to, be like somebody like a Tupac, like XXX Tentacion, a Jordan Lucas, somebody that is using music to change the way we think as Black people, to change the way the youth, because you have people that are like young drill rappers and coming up, and they're really putting a devastating impact on the ear of the Black youth. And this is about the youth. We want the youth to grow up in a positive light. We want the youth to grow up, loving their brother, loving your sister, knowing your history. That's what we want. So I'm just waiting. I'm a little bit stressed right now because it's currently September 25. And it's Will Smith's birthday today, by the way. But I I'm stressed out right now because I'm trying to get my living situation together and everything. By the way, I'm on that Turner land right now. I'm in a cabin, but I'm on that Turner land right now. So I'm grateful. At the same time, I just got to get my money right. I got to get my mental health right. I got to take care of my well being. Um, you know, this is what I got to do. So I once I get my life together, then I can start making revolutionary music. And I'm gonna post it on Instagram, YouTube. I'm kind of done with TikTok because TikTok, you can't really blow up on TikTok, like you think you can't. Like, not maybe somebody that's not a revolutionary. Like, if you're talking about helping Black people, I mean, you can blow up, but it's very strict on what you can say on there. So I can try to post it on there. But I know Instagram, that's a good way for you to to post it on there as well. So I'm just, and I also want to wait till I get into my own apartment. That's what we waiting on. We just waiting until I get into my own apartment, then I can start shooting music videos. I think I'm gonna use a green screen. Um, so once I get the green screen and everything, then I can start making videos. But like, I'm gonna come back to this video when I have like 20K, 30K, 50K, and see that I was going through a lot. I was going through a lot, and I was it was hard for me to become successful because I didn't really have anybody in my corner besides Mensa. Um, a friend of mine from New York. He's like the only person that I know, but I don't have any other friends for real, because nobody really wants to make a change these days. They don't want to make a difference in the community. I don't really see too many young people active in the community, giving away free food, giving away clothes, giving away shoes, you know, to, not even to anybody. They don't even want to do it for anybody, but they damn sure don't want to do it for Black folks. So that's what I want to do. And I did that last year. I had the Melanin Festival where I gave away free vegan food. Yeah, we had like a soup, and we had vegan burgers and everything, fries, sugar-free lemonade, no sugar because sugar is just like crack. So we did that last year, and I didn't get any government help. I didn't get any help from any. I took one $20 donation from a friend of mine, but that's pretty much it. And I put out almost $800 by myself. So it was a lot on me in every way, but I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad that we had the event, and I just want to have more events in the future going forward. I don't want to just make videos too. I want to actually be doing something in the community, um, and I want to just be there for my people. Because they need health, holistic health. They need to be eating healthy. So I want to give free healthy food at no charge, just like the Black Panther Party had the clothing program. I mean not clothing program, but they gave away clothes. They gave away free breakfast. That's what Huey P. Newton and Bobby Seale did. So I want to do the same thing. I want to give away. I don't know about giving away clothes, but I'll give away some free food, drinks, smoothies too. I want to give away because they just with these churches. Some of these churches, they do give away food, but the thing about it is the churches that are food drives, they give away soda. They give away just sugary drinks and chicken and pork and chips and sweet candy and bread and stuff like that. They don't really give away anything like nutritious meals where you're getting like a salad with some soup or especially African fufu. That's something I also want to do. I for like the people that are wanting to partake in their African culture, I want to give you free African food. That's my goal. I want to give all kinds of food, Ethiopian food, Nigerian food, and I want to make it free. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I mean, I need a cook, I need a whole lot of things, but I want to make it possible that I can give away for the African American children, so that way they can have culture and that they can feel connected and they can feel like somebody truly cares. That's what people need to feel like. The youth, these kids need to know that a younger person cares and that I will look you in your face and tell you that I want you to be proud to be an African. I want you to be proud to be a part of your culture. Even though you were born in America, I want you to always know you can come back home to the motherland and your African brothers and sisters will accept you. Okay, most of them will accept you. That's a facade. That's not true. The African brothers and sisters and from the African continent don't accept African Americans. That's some of them, but that's not all of them. Especially if you go to Ghana, there's a lot of Africans in Ghana that will definitely accept African Americans. So don't even worry about not being accepted. But only reason why we're in America is because some of us are brought over here and some of us are already here. But the only reason why we're like called America, there's nothing American about us. Like American is pizza and fries, burgers, Burger King, McDonald's. That's American like culture. So that's not our culture. So and we've been eating an American diet. We've been eating a European diet, and that's what Dr. Lila Africa, an author of melanin, talks about the chemical melanin. He talks about how we're not supposed to be eating a European diet, and that because we're not eating our African diet, it's not nourishing the melanin or stimulating the melanin so that way we can think at our best state and prosper as African people. So that's why I'm not going to tell you the name yet because I don't want anybody to steal it, but I'm coming up with the name for my event, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And we're going to have spoken word poetry. I want to have dancing. I want to have I want to make it just so fun. I'm looking for a venue right now that's black owned. So that's all I'm waiting on. If somebody can get back to me, I'll rent out the space and we can do it. So this is what's going on in the life of Angelica Mapinduzi. So, and I'm only 23. I'm doing all of this at 23. I mean, you gotta clap it up. You gotta clap it up for me because I'm doing what most people cannot do. Yes, I am doing what most people are afraid to do. They don't have the money to do it. They don't have the time to do it. They don't have the heart to do it. That's the main thing. They don't have the heart. They don't care to do it. They don't care about helping the community out. And like I said, here's the funny thing about it. I am pro-black. I am pro-African. At the same time, if there's a white homeless person on the street and we got extra food left, you think that person's not going to eat? If there's a white homeless person and he's thirsty, you think I'm not going to give him a drink? If we have extra over, I'm just saying, because I got to take care of my people first. But once we take care of my people, if there's any extras, you can have some of that. Because I know you will be homeless, right? So you don't have much money for food. Even though you still have a certain amount of privilege still, even white people that are homeless, you still are not targeted by police brutality and you're not miseducated. So you still have advantages in this country. But there are some white people that have been sold out by other white people. That's true. I wouldn't lump them in the same category as us though, because the poor white and the poor black we still have two different realities that we see the world at. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You could be dead broke or you could be rich, black or white. We have two different cultures, so we're always going to be different. And that's what somebody said segregation. They want to bring segregation back. People that are like pro-African. Um, but we're already segregated through our culture. We already have two completely different cultures. Um, so yeah, I mean, our culture is so different that, and then a lot of their so-called culture is actually stolen from our culture. Like everything was stolen from Africa, the motherland. So their culture is actually created by stealing and capitalizing and profiting off of our culture. Like, for example, fun fact, pizza was made by the Egyptians. You can research it. Pizza was actually created by the Egyptians. But they have made it seem like Italians were the ones to create pizza. The modern day pizza, they created it, but the idea of like a bready dough with like toppings on it called pizza, that's really what pizza is. Africans made pizza way back, and even technology. Um, I highly feel like I got to do more research on this, but I highly feel like this phone and devices are nothing new, because at the end of the day, all these parts to make this phone comes from the earth. So you don't think millions of years ago we had technology and we're just relapsing, going through the same cycle? I don't feel like this is anything new. I just feel like we're going through an awakening golden age, and technology, we're going back to our ancient ways. You see, that's what it is. We're going back to our ancient ways of how we live as Egyptians, as the Moors. So we're going back to our ancient technology. And I mean, think about it. We made the pyramids. The pyramids is more advanced than this phone right here. So if we can make the pyramids and build the pyramids and even other technology and civilizations, why would the phone be a new technology? Why would that be a new? That's just something to think about. Um, but yes, I am getting ready to move. And yeah, I just want to put this video out here to let you know that I'm still here. I'm still going hard. But we just waiting until I get things settled. That's all we waiting for. Peace.